Hi, I'm Vince Weston, and I'm just going to do a quick mail call and stash additives, I guess we'll call it for lack of better words at the moment. Of course, this is my card. If you want one, please feel free to send me an email at wesvin13@aol.com. I'll leave that down below. There I am, down below for you, along with some other things. One other thing I did want to mention with this card, I'm not sure how many people really noticed. I'm sure everyone did, but there's Vern in the background on his perch. Okay. I don't know why I felt the need for that, but we'll go with it. And this card is, of course, for Diablos. And he's from the Bronx. Good channel. Definitely check him out if you don't have him. I'll leave a link below. And, of course, somebody else from Nebraska. It's Ron Stewart and Grandpa's Toy Room. Another great card and a great channel. And now we get into the Jeffs. This is Treeline, Jeff Tree over at Treeline Model Works. Another really cool card and a great channel. He's growing really fast. And of course, here's Jeff's Model Garage. Everybody knows Jeff and the Ferrets. Okay, so that's those. Now, let me move them out of the way and my homemade paint stand. Most of my stash additives have come from the Hobby Lobby, 75% off. I don't think that's any surprise to anybody. And I'm sure none of these will be well, most of these won't be a surprise as to what I picked up since everyone else is getting them. First trip, I picked up the 76 Ford Grand Torino. And of course, 75% off, $749. It's a great model. I read some review on it, and I just definitely had to have it, like those Fords anyway. And this one is Kenny May's fault, because he bought one, and it reminded me that when I was young and building models, I was doing a lot of the late 60s, early 70s. I guess this is Gen 4, 3, I don't know. C3, C4, whatever it is. But anyway, I built a bunch of these when I was younger, and I decided I need another kit. I do have one of these. I believe it's an older release, not the Motor City Muscle release. And I also bought I believe it's a Jimmy Flintstone resin body for the sedan delivery that goes all the way back. So that was why I bought that one. And I said, I need another one. So picked up this one. And then, let's see, at the same time I picked up that one, I got this. Hopefully I can squeeze it into the shot. There it is. Not too much. It's Ships of Columbus, the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria. I've got, I think it's the Santa Maria by a different manufacturer. Of course, it's the Lindbergh set. And I always wanted to get the Nina and the Pinta, and I haven't been able to find them. And I don't even remember what scale the other one is. I'd have to look it up. But I decided that was a pretty good pickup for me. It'll give me an excuse to do some more sailing ships. And at 824, who can argue? The trip after that was to, I have 3 Hobby Lobbies in town, and I've visited all 3 during this. The third trip, anyway, was mostly tools. I've taken the tag off this because I tried to start using it. It's a flexifile set. It's supposed to, well, see, that's the problem I'm having with these, is getting it to stick up at the top. It's supposed to be a pointed, and it comes with a bunch of different sizes. It's 3 of each 5 different grits of paper cut to fit. I figured for $2 I was willing to give it a shot. One of the things I did notice is this handle, Flexifile uses a lot for other things too. I noticed in the set they have for the micro brushes that this is the handle they give you, and basically you stick the brush through this end. And there was another set out there, and I can't remember what it is for sure, but they give you this handle, and of course it's in yellow on all 3 of them. The other one I picked up was because I saw this on somebody's video that they had it, and I didn't even realize it. I did buy this once already, the weathering set for green vehicles, to use on my GMC 2.5 ton. And strangely enough, when I bought it, it was the one must have either faded away or was never used, and it actually said $7.99. I used my 40% coupon and got it less, but this one at going from $17.99 to $4.49, I figured I gotta have another one. It's a great set. You know, of course, it's Vallejo. AV Vallejo, and there's different powders and stuff in here. I can't remember all the colors, the colors and the washes, and I'm thinking you could probably use them on lots of things besides military green vehicles. So that's why I figured I'd want to have an extra set, because I don't know if I'll ever be able to find it again. That's that. The other one was I slipped over to the jewelry aisle and I found these. They're 1.3 inch alligator clips. And was there 15 pieces? And it was 50% off from $2.99 on sale. So you can always use a few extra of those for paint clips, since most of mine are starting to get full of paint. And I think they'll work on a stick. And my last trip, which was maybe 2 days ago, I found this, which is Royal Blue Pearl for Ford's, 97, and for $1.54. I can always use another blue, especially a pearl. That'd be pretty interesting. That was one. And then this kit, which of course is on the racks, is the Performance Mazda RX-7 2-in-1. The 2-in-1 is either a street version or a race version with flares. So, and it's actually got a rotary engine to it, so I figured that was gonna be pretty cool. And for $7.49, who can pass it up? The next three, I stopped into Hobbytown. We have two here, and of course they're doing 50% off, trying to get rid of some of their old kits. They usually start in January in Hobbytowns, at least the one around here does. So I picked up this, which is the Bonanza F33, which is the V-tailed Bonanza V33, I think it is. The V33 has the V-tail. This has the regular standard tail, so I didn't have one of those. And I noticed both that they mention are for airline training. One in Arizona. Oh, they're both in Arizona. but that was pretty cool. And there's the yellow tag that they marked them with, and you can see it's selling as a $30 kit, and I got it for $15 at half price. Not bad. Wandered over into the military aisle. You guys know I'm eclectic in what I build, buy, and whatever. And I didn't have an M20. So I decided they had one on there, 50% off rack. It's a Tamiya, which is always a good gamble to buy one if you're going to buy a Tamiya kit. So I decided to pick this one up. This one, let's see, retails for $42.99, and I got it for $21.50, which of course is half price. And the last one, but not least, something definitely eclectic, is this kit. This is from an anime, which Adult Swim of Cartoon Network shows is called One Piece. And this is Garp's warship, otherwise known as the Marine. So I picked this one up too. There's a whole set of sailing ships to One Piece. One Piece is basically the kid's a pirate. I'll go no further on the story since I don't know that much about it. But they have several different ships. Actually, they're on that side. That's the warship was on that one. So there's a little submarine, and they're all otherwise sailing ships. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it's a $25 kit. It's a Bandai kit too. So if we ever do another Bandai group build, hint hint, Papa Dan, I'll have one that's not a Gundam. And of course, $25, and of course I got it for $12.50. That's all I got for right now. Still working on the muscle car, my 66 El Camino. Had a bit of trouble with the decals on the interior. Of course, they're 1998 decals, and God knows they weren't taken care of properly at that time. So they're trying to work with them, and I think I found out that my setting solution is a little too strong for these and tends to eat the glue. So I lost the horn ring. I just put a wash in it. No one will ever know the difference. Sorry. All right, but that's what I'm working on. I do have to get back to the pit stop build. If I got anything else, I don't know. Just bumbling around, I guess. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Vincent Weston Models Foam the Dungeon.